everyone, it's Mia from Rose Nails by Marissa Coombs, and today I'm going to show you how to use the SBD London gem glue and the sticky diamond gel pen thingamajiggy. Right, so this is the gem glue. This is much thicker than the application pen. As you can see, I'm sort of trying to tip it over and it's not going anywhere. And this pen, it's got a little tool in so that if the end of it gets gunked up, you can stick the little tool down the end. I'm making so much sense here, aren't I? I know what I mean. You'll know it when you see it. Right, so you can unscrew this, and then there's a brush applicator with the gem glue, or you can twist it back on and pull the top off. And then it's got like a really tiny precision applicator. I'm just trying to show you. So this is the bit that you can put that little tool in if it does get gunked up. And it's really thin and really precise, which is great. So I'm going to be using these clear teardrops from SBD London and some of their AB crystals, but I don't think I actually used all the teardrops in the end. This is AB 13. I love these crystals. And I do actually use some of the SBD London caviar beads as well, that are in like pearlescent gold, but I completely forgot to show you the packet of that. So here's some of the different crystals. These are all clear crystals and they all have like a tint of colour to them. These are nails that I painted for a previous video. It's the Secret Garden series number 4 and 6. They'd been top coated for a previous video, so I just really quickly and lightly buffed them just so I could sort of prep it for the gem glue. So I'm going to use the thicker gem glue first to show you this application. Now, as you can see on my brush, stuff is super thick. It's really good. It's really good for sort of sticking the gems down into. I do apologise, my camera kept like going out of focus, and I think it was trying to concentrate on too many things. So you're just going to use a brush, or you could use a dotting tool or something like that to apply the gem glue. Where I buffed off the top coat of this nail, I buffed off a little bit of the colour in this top corner as well, because I was doing it in a hurry. So I've decided that that's where I'm putting the gems, because then I can hide it. Hide my clumsiness. Right, so I'm just going to do it in a swooping motion. This is by no means a crystal placement video. I'm not the best at crystal placement, especially when I'm doing a video in a hurry and I've got my kids crowding around my desk asking when dinner is. So I was trying to do this in a little bit of a hurry. But yeah, so once that gem glue is applied, do not cure it. Get your tempering top coat from SBD London, which is like my favourite top coat ever. And you want to go over the top of that gem glue. Now, be aware that as you do this, small little bits of the gem glue will go onto your top coat brush. So unless you've got a separate bottle of top coat for doing this, make sure you wipe your brush off on a bit of clean kitchen towel before you put it back in the bottle. Otherwise you will end up with like sort of gunky bits of gem glue clogging up your top coat, and you don't want that. So just apply your top coat over that uncured gem glue. Do not cure the gem glue at this point, otherwise you've just got a big blob of something on the nail that you can't put gems in. So this is all wet. The gem glue is still wet and the top coat is wet, and then we're going to go in and apply our crystals where we've put our gem glue. I'm going to use the SBD London Slimline gem picker. It's been beaten about a little bit, so excuse the fact that it's not in the best of conditions, but I use it a lot. So I'm just going to pour out some of these AB crystals. I think they were AB 13 or AB 15, I can't remember. I showed you at the beginning though. So I'm going to put some of them and some of the teardrop crystals. I didn't use all the teardrop crystals though. I think I only used like one in the end. I don't know. I filmed this about a week ago, so I'm just getting around to voicing it over because I've been super busy. So right, when you're looking at the line of light on the nail, you can see where the ridge is that you've applied your gem glue. So it's nice and easy to be able to see where that is. I love these crystals. They're so good. So I'm just going to use the wax end of my gem picker to pick up the crystals, and then if they need faffing about and moving around a little bit, then I just twirl it around in my hand and use the sort of more precision end of it. And then I'm just going to apply all my crystals, and they are gorgeous and they are shiny and I love them so much. I don't really know what I was doing, to be honest. I just thought I'd plonk them any old where and get the video done and just show off the crystals and show off the gem glue. And this gem glue is really, really good. I've had it on my nails and the gems lasted for weeks and weeks. So I really, really like this. And I like that you haven't then got to top coat around the crystals. Using this method, I did not top coat around the crystals. Like, just make sure that when you're putting your crystals down, that you do give them quite a good push so that the product that is still wet will slightly ridge over the crystal. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. And then there will be no need to top coat around the crystals or anything like that. So it's a super nice, super quick, easy method of applying crystals and not having to get out detailer brushes and faff around and stuff like that. So this is the point where I was like, oh, I really want some caviar beads around this as well. So I ran away. Oh, I did show you caviar 2, and they're these gorgeous, they're like pearlescent gold caviar beads from SBD London. And when I pick these up, I literally get a detailer brush and I just put the tiniest little drop of top coat on my brush, and it kind of picks up a little cluster, and then I can apply them to the nail and move them round as I need to. I'm doing a brilliant job at keeping the nail in shot, as you can see. Oh my god, my camera skills are shamazeballs. Get it back in shot, Maria. There we go. There we go. You can see what I'm doing now. So I'm just putting those caviar beads into place. There we go. Look. Oh, shiny. Putting some around the sides. Just trying to fill in anywhere that there's a bit, some gaps and things like that. I like to fill those in with caviar beads because it just makes it look so much prettier. And it makes the whole gem placement flow nicer as well, rather than just sort of beads stuck here, there and everywhere. Gotta love a caviar bead to fill in them gaps. So once this is done, oh, look at that shine, look at the crystals, look at the top coat. Oh my god, love it. Right, so once that's ready, you can put that in the lamp for 60 seconds and it will be all done, and I will show you it at the end. Right, so now I'm going to move on to my second nail, and I'm going to be using the gem glue pen. So when you first get these, I'd recommend that you get the little tool and just put the little tool down the precision end just to make sure that there's nothing down there and it's all open. And then it's literally a case of sort of applying a little bit of pressure onto the nail with the precision end, and then the glue will come out. Except I made a boo-boo. I am clearly a plonker and I can't read, and I can read, honest. But this is a crystal gem gel, and it says gel on the black gel applicator, and I was being a plonker and treating this like a glue. So I was putting the crystals on and I was like, it's not going hard, it's not hardening like a glue should, what is going on? Because I'm a complete plonker, and I haven't actually tried this one out on my nails yet, but I'm going to as soon as I've got time to do my other hand. I have done one of my hands, as you can see. My right hand is has got new nails on, and my left hand desperately needs doing. So yeah, so I am sort of putting down a little drop of this for each gem, and then I was waiting for it to dry. What a noob. And it was only, I was like, while it was in the lamp with top coat on, I put some drops of it on my desk, and I was like, I'm going to try this with the lamp over it, just to see if it actually hardens under the lamp. And of course it did, because it's a gel, not a glue. So, lesson number 1, read the bottle properly. Oh my days. So yeah, I am just applying this with the gel in the precision applicator, and obviously right now all of these crystals are kind of loose and will be moving around because they're not going to dry like I expected them to, because it's not a glue, which is absolutely fine. I actually prefer to work with a gel than a glue. I find the glues just go all, I don't know, like crusty and nasty, and then if anyone does lose a gem, although I don't think I've ever actually had a client lose a gem before, if a client does lose a gem, then I'm guessing you would just have like some white crusty lump there, and it just doesn't appeal to me. So once I've applied all these crystals, which are gorgeous, I am going to use my tempering top coat on this nail. See, look, I'm moving them around and I'm like, I swear this is not drying. Of course it's not drying, Plonker. Never mind. Never mind. It all goes gorgeously hard in the lamp and it's all good. Right, so I've just top coated that blue nail as well, and I've just sort of used the top coat, buttered it up to the crystals, popped it in the lamp, and funnily enough, guess what? Everything hardened absolutely fine. What a noob. Right, so this is the nail that we have completed with the SBD gem glue in a pot. Isn't it gorgeous? And this is the nail that was completed with the no wipe sticky diamond nail gel. See, gel. Look, I'm pointing it out. I think I was mostly pointing it out to myself. It's a gel. It's not a glue. It's a gel. And I like had a little poke around and a push, and I was applying pressure, and you know, these gems were not coming off. So I'm quite happy with that. I will be testing this out on my own nails as well, which hopefully I will video. But yeah, so that was the application with this way. It's a gel. So yeah, it really depends on how you like to work as to whether you want to use the gem glue in a pot or whether you want to use the precision applicator. It's entirely up to you. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.